What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay from Brother Cuz's Toy Reviews, and that's right, I'm back with another one. Today, I'll be reviewing Space Wizard, aka Ebony Maw, from Infamous 1/6 scale collectible figures. Let's check it out. Okay guys, here's all the accessories that come with Space Wizard, aka Ebony Maw. First up, let's look at the base right here, and this is a standard third-party base. Actually, it's a little better than a lot of the third-party bases that I've seen before. The fact that they give you this gradient right here at the top is a real good touch. They even give you this space right here to put your own marquee whenever you want to at some point. And I think they kind of took this from like Hot Toys or whatever, but it looks cool, it looks great. And you get the crotch grabber, which looks exactly like a Hot Toys crotch grabber. So you get that right there, and that is a real good touch. Next up, we got these hands, and these hands are very articulated, as you can see. In the movie, Ebony Maw wore a lot of rings. You get the details of those rings right there, and they look very good. All the sketching on the hands just look great. Look at all the veins. Looks very cool. We also get this hand where he puts his finger up like You have that, and that looks great. Looks real cool. Once again, the painting on this is amazing. The sculpting is great. Look at all how those veins are sculpted. The inside of the palms are sculpted very nice. Looks great. Then you have fisted hands, which are sculpted just as well. And that is about it for our boy. Yep, he's light on the accessories, but he is a real good figure. Matter of fact, this is I believe this is my first ever third-party figure. So I gotta say, I really like what I'm seeing so far. And here he is in all his glory, Squidward. Nah, Infamous Space Wizard, aka Ebony Maw, from Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. I gotta say, for a third-party figure, hold on, we're gonna scratch that. Not even for a third-party figure, just for a 1/6 scale figure in general, this thing is awesome. From the top of the rooted hair to the face sculpt to the costume, it is straight up one of the best 1/6 scale figures I have seen. And it's a villain. That's another good thing. It's a villain. We don't get that many villains. Hot Toys doesn't make villains. So we have to go to these third-party companies to get us some decent villains. And I must say, Infamous has done a wonderful job on this villain. Okay, we pull in and look at the midsection of the figure, and we see all the little gold bits right there, all the etching and all the details. It just looks great. One thing I like about this costume, it's very stretchy. The material is like this rubber, plasticky type of material that bends and stretches very, very well. And we'll see, and I'll show you more of that once we get handsy with the figure and actually do the articulation portion of the video. But this thing just looks great. The gauntlets right there are plastic, but they're like more of a rubbery type of plastic where you can bend them a little bit, and it just looks great all together. Just a real stunning piece. I don't like how it bunches up back there, but hey, If I wanted to, I can fix that, but right now, it doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. Okay, we take a look at the lower portion of the figure right here. He has a split cut boot down there, thank God. The boots look amazing. They're wonderfully sculpted as well. See this portion right here of his pants. Like I said, it looks like it's a real stretchy material that they're using, and it looks great, and it can bend very easily without, and it's just loose enough where it's tight, but it's loose enough to where you can bend it and it won't leave any creases. And for this figure and for how he wore the outfit in the movie, it's completely accurate and it works very well on the figure overall. Going back up a little bit, another thing I want you guys to look at is this portion right here. This portion right here does feel a little flimsy. This tail that comes down on the top of it, from the top to the bottom of his shirt right here, these tails, they do feel a little plasticky, a little cheap, but it still gets the job done, and it is very bendy, but just, you know, it does feel a little cheap right in that section, but you know, it's not a deal breaker at all. Not a deal breaker at all. It still does what it needs to do, and it looks good. All right, guys, it's that time where we get handsy with the figure. All right, so his head does turn and do the 360 swivel. Turns all the way around. You get good articulation up and down like that. Not that much. He looks down about that much and looks up that much, so you can't go all the way back, which I don't know why you would do that. His arms are ratcheted. Did not realize that his arms were ratcheted, but they are ratcheted, which is very cool. That one is a little loose, but like I said, not a deal breaker. The arms bend up pretty well, so you can have him do his signature hand thingies that he does. And he can put his hands together like that. Very cool. And like I said, you can bend this and it really doesn't leave a crease. I don't know what material they're using, but it's like some rubbery type of material, but it definitely works very well. You have a chest crunch. You don't want to crunch it too much because you don't want to break this piece right here in the middle. His legs do kick up. He kicks up about that high. And his legs do bend. Like I said before, you can see him doing his bending his legs like this, and it's not restrictive at all. And look, it bunches up and it just goes right back into place. This is excellent material. I hope Hot Toys starts to use this material. And I mean, I'm not sure if they use this on any of their figures, but it works very good. Once again, he has the separated ankle pivot joint right here. And that's very cool. I love when figures have that. That is awesome. And of course, his legs turn right there. The ankles turn. They turn like that. Turn like that. And you can get him in a lot of good poses. The articulation on this figure is outstanding, especially he's wearing mostly a cloth or rubbery type of outfit, so you don't have to worry about it being, you know, the outfit being too restricting. The outfit actually gives him a lot of mobility. He wasn't like a real super agile character anyway, from what I remember, but if you want to get him in some crazy poses, or if you want him kneeling down, he could definitely, you know, kneel down and offer Thanos the cube. You can definitely do that pose and all that stuff. So you can get him in some real good poses. And that is it with the articulation segment. Okay guys, so that's been my review of infamous 1/6 scale collectible figurine Space Wizard, aka Ebony Maw. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give him a 9.5. That's right, I give him a 9.5. I take that in consideration with the fact that he has rooted hair, the face sculpt, the costuming and how flexible the costuming is, and the articulation, and a figure that never thought we were going to have. This is why I'm giving it a 10. Taking all that in consideration, I gotta give it a 10. Also, I want to give a special shout out to Man of High Collectibles for selling me this wonderful figure. Do check out his channel for live chats, toy reviews, and other Hot Toys news. So guys, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications and all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and we are out.